Good morning, children. Today I am going to take the hum radio. Hum radio. That is the hum means not ours. Hum means that is the wireless radio. What is the use of the wireless radio? Okay, ma'am. So where they will use the hum radio. So what is the use? Who will do? So who are going to appoint to operate the hum radio? Okay. Hum radio, it is the wireless one. It is the wireless one. I read, be careful, you understand the lesson nicely. The world is not a very safe place to live in. 3 days is a disaster and terrorism can strike at any moment. At any moment nowadays we are observing. Suddenly we are facing some calamities. Okay, otherwise terrorism. So with this, what will happen? No people should live happily in the world. So now and then we all at any time. There is no particular time. So strike means attack. It may attack at any time. So we won't believe when it will come. So we are also going to be faced maybe. Okay, but now we are safe. But in the Hyderabad people, they were facing so many problems with this floods. Then when it occurs, what will happen? There was no communication. There was no communication. Those houses are highly sophisticated furniture, but that people also going to face the problem. There was no communication. Why there was no communication? They have the cell phones, costly cell phone, then laptop and so many equipments also there. But why there was no communication? Mean when these calamities are going to happen, what will happen here? No communication. That means all the towers are going to spoil. Then no communication from each other. Those who are mostly the poor people are going to face the problem. They will be waiting. They don't have time. They don't have the facilities to tell what happened there, what problem they were going to face. They no need to tell to anyone. No facilities out there. But here, when they were suffering, they were waiting who will come and give the food, who will come and take the safer place. Like that, they will be waiting. But there was no communication, no cell tower. The cell towers are going to drown in the water. When the disaster, when the calamities are going to occur at any time, but no cell phone, no costly laptop, no nothing going to be work at that time, because all things or all equipments or all the machines are going to drown in the water. But at that time, who will give the message from one person to another person? Only hum radio. That is the wireless one. But you and me can't operate that one. There is one particular test also will be there. Then this the hum radio wireless one. This wireless hum radio, amateur radio also, both are the same. So these two radios are going to supply or going to release the news, are going to send the messages, are going to give the communication from one place to another place who are suffering a lot. Then who are going to take the charge? Disaster management crew is the collection. Crew must be well trained and equipped with the best appliances which might help them to communicate the condition they are in and the status of the calamity in the region they work for. Those who were working in the hum radio, they should be alert. They should not lazy. They should be alert. They should be experienced one. When they were facing the calamity, then they very fast they have to communicate the information to, they're ready to help those who are facing the problem, but not our mobiles, not our costly cell phone, not any equipment, because no towers are there, no cell towers are there, no radio, no cell phone, no laptop, but only ham radio. The ham radio who are working there, they should be alert one to communicate the news to have the people. Then in the region they work for in times of natural calamity like floods, I wrote on the blackboard, flood, storm or fire. The usual mode of communication like phone, mobile, etc. might not work or might become innovative in the calamity. These, when the in the world, when the calamities are going to occur, no phones, no mobile, nothing going to work, only ham radio going to work and going to going to communicate the information. Okay ma? Then underground communication lines, underground, some pipes will be going in the underground, no ma? So the underground lines get disabled, they're going to spoil. Cell towers are going to drown, underground pipes also going to spoil, disabled due to flooding. Then cell towers are blown over, the simply choke means to block, they are going to block, they are not going to work, which are under the ground. The pipes are going to, towers also going to drown. Then under the ground, which are the pipes are running, that also going to block, because when the water flowing, maybe mud and stone going to flow with the water. So these are going to block the pipe at that time. No cell towers, no underground pipes are not going to work. Then there is wave. Ham radio, amateur radio comes into picture at the time when the people were suffering a lot with the flood, with the calamity. 4 types. Number 1 is the earthquake, maybe, then volcano, floods, tsunami and tornado. Tornado also very horrible one. So when the people are facing this type of the problem, then our cell phones are not going to work. Then who will wait? The ham radio going to work very far. They are the very experienced one, very efficient one. Then only they will do the work. Then they won't be lazy. Then with amateur radio operators, you have a ready workforce that is efficient with regard to communicating with each other efficiently and effectively. My dear student, you should have these 2 words, effective and then effective one, and efficient one and effective. Those who were working in the amateur or ham radio, they should be work with proper manner. They should have the efficiently and effectively they have to work. When they are lazy, all the people are going to pass away with the help of the floods and then earthquakes and tornado and volcano. Then they have to give the information. At that time, they all will be safe, but some people will be safe, not all the people. Then effectively, they are known for innovation and are adept. Adept means skillful. They should be skillful. Those who are the intelligent, those who are the clever, those who are having a knowledge, those who are the scholar, then only they will conduct the exam. They will take to operate the amateur radio and the ham radio. They should be skillful. They should not say, I don't know. If they say, I don't know, these people are going to suffer with the calamities. So, they have to be skillful one. They should be efficiently and effectively. They have to work in the ham radio. They have to operate skillfully. Then, unlike commercial system, amateur radio is not dependent on terrestrial facilities that can fail. This amateur radio cannot depend anything. It itself going to work. There is no wire. This is the wireless. Okay, ma? So it's not depending on upon the anyone. So they should be adept, those who are working in the ham radio and then amateur radio. Then amateur radio operators are experienced in improving antennas and power sources, and most equipment available today can be powered by the automatical battery. There is no need to add antenna something. They should be very experienced one, effective one, and skillful one. The next one is effectively they have to work. They should not be lazy. These people should have the good knowledge to operate the radio. Then amateur field day, the health and emergency many countries in practice these emergency improvisational skills. Amateur radio operator voluntary to have, there no need to take who will give the money. But nowadays, where there is a money, they will be running. But we should not depend upon the money. We should have the helping nature. But the amateur people not depend, and the voluntarily, willingly they have to work. That should be very important. That should need it to everyone. Those who all help, we have to help. We should not go. We should not far away. We have to go them and near them and make them and give the consoling words. So here, amateur people are ready to help and then needed. However, there is no national distance on active operator who can be called upon during any disaster. I gave this here. Any disaster happen, these people are ready to help. They should not be lazy. So then when they face this calamities, no need to go and tell to our neighbors. Our neighbor's cell phone also going to spoil. But then and there we have to intimate this amateur ham radio going to communicate to all the people. Then can call upon in during any disaster, and also if they have right setup, which means ready to go on air gate, and short notice, amateur radio operator can use hundreds of frequencies and can quickly establish network. Then and there within second they have to set up all the frequencies and going to help each and everyone. They should be very alert one. Then establish networks tying disparate agencies together to enhance interoperability. Interoperability means using the information within seconds. This amateur radio and ham radio going to give the communication. Then this is the wireless ham radio. Then in the Gujarat, see here how they worked. In Gujarat, India, earthquake on the 6th January 2001, amateur radio operators of Gujarat commenced disaster relief communication within hours of the tragedy. When the Gujarat people going to face this disaster, then and they 2001, this amateur radio people given the communication and started to help the people within hours. They helped the Gujarat people. The next one, with the help of the hum from various parts of the country, an emergency traffic network was established. Emergency office established to exchange information to various parts of the country. How technology now, ma? So we should not be dull. We should be active. We should do something. In your future also, you have to decide something. I'll do like this, I'll do like this. What I want to become, you have to feel like that only. Then, recent examples include the September 11th attack, the World Trade Center, everybody knows, at World Trade Center in Manhattan in 2001, and the 2003 North America blackout and Hurricane Catherine in September 2005, where amateur radio was used to coordinate disaster relief activities when other systems failed. When other systems failed, when these calamities occur, then and they ham radio and amateur radio help. They use this system to help the people in very fast, but not other systems. Other systems are going to fail. This system going to work. On September 2, 2004, ham radio was used to inform weather forecast with information on Hurricane Fabrice in live from Bahrain on December 20th, 26th, 2004. An earthquake and the resulting tsunami across the Indian Ocean washed out. Wiped means fully washed out. Then washed out all communications with the Andaman Island. With Andaman Islands, everybody knows. Remember, there was a tsunami. At that time, everything washed out. Then and they, the amateur radio, given the communication to all the people, they will be safe. They should not come. Something they told about the weather. They were given the forecast, everything. So then and they, all the people will be very alert one. Then amateur radio operators in the People's Republic of China provided emergency communications after the 2008 Sichuan earthquake, and US ham and did similar were following the hurricane like so. These are very active one. Then how to become a radio amateur? How to apply? Here what they given, amateur radio operators have to qualify in an examination conducted by Ministry of Communication, Government of India, and obtain a license for operating processing radio station. Any individual above the age of 12 is permitted to appear for the amateur station operator license examination, and no education qualification is prescribed. No education, but they given the age. It is takes just 2 months. Then they given the training. So what are the subjects they are going to read? One is the Morse code, that is the transmission and reception, and second one is the communication, and third one is the basic electronics. So here, these are the functioning of the ham radio and amateur radio. These ham radio and amateur radio workers or employees, they should be very alert one. They should be very skillful one. They should be very effectively, they have to work. Then within hour, they have to give the information and save the people who were suffering in the calamity. This is about the ham radio. Ham radio is the wireless one. Most probably, the military people are going to use this one. So when it is used, but maybe we are also going to use that ham radio and amateur radio. Have you understood, ma? So once again you read the lesson and thoroughly you understand the concept, keep in your mind. Okay, ma? Have you understood? Is it clear? Okay, bye.